The following is a presentation of RoseNet TV, an internet TV channel for the borough of Madison, New Jersey.
Okay. All right, sure. Okay. I know they are. Your seats, I think we'll start. And I'd like to thank all the cooks and the people who provided the cookies. We tried to make them a little bit French-oriented in one way or another, so I hope you enjoyed them. And after the program, please eat them because we don't want to take them home. So I'd like to start with some announcements, get through those. Dorothy, our membership announcement, please.
I wanted to welcome you all, as Kathy has already done, and I want to report that as of today, we have 120 memberships. That means 168 people. Now the last time I reported to you about the membership report, we had only 109 memberships and only 148 members. So we have grown. If there's anybody in the audience that is not a member,
you don't get out.
You can't leave until you sign up. But anyway, we wanted to welcome back. And if these people are here, please rise so we can welcome you, all of you we can welcome. And that is Patricia DiMattia Becker. No, I didn't think she came in. Luann and Michael Bug. No, they didn't come yet. Lori Hagerick. No, she hasn't arrived either. And Jean and Andrew Tsukamoto and their children. They should be here. They said they were coming. And we welcome the following new members, and perhaps some of you know them, and maybe you can tell them that you were here and tell them it was a great meeting, even though you haven't had it yet. Margaret and Bob Garman, you know them, and Karen and Kara and Josh Franklin, and Sue Ellen LaBelle, she's here. Sue Ellen is here, welcome. And Sylvia and David Luber, I don't think they have come in. No, they're not coming in yet. And Joshua Roth and Beth Bachneck and Chris Shore. She was to come, but I haven't heard her. So welcome her also. And Suzanne and Stephen Whitehorn. I don't think they came yet either. But we do have a sad report, as you probably did read in the paper in February, that Mr. Walter died. He was 100 years old. He had been with the society for a long time, and for a long time he wrote the 50 years ago article in the Madison Eagle. You all know that. So we wanted to acknowledge him for all of the service he gave to us. Thank you, Jack.
Thank you, Dorothy, very much. Just wanted to review the upcoming meetings that are on April 16th. We'll be continuing the Year of the Family and talk about the James family. Very philanthropic family, as most of you probably know. H. Willis James built both the James Building and also the museum, what is now the Museum of Early Trades and Crafts, and as I say, gave wonderful buildings to our town. The museum was the library at one time, and then across the street in the James Building also housed the Children's Museum. So we're going to do a program on that family. We're going to have some help from Kara Sulu Franklin and her father, John Sulu. John Sulu is the owner of the James Building. And got some exciting things I think we're working on. We hope to have a tour of both the buildings. Kara Sulu lives there, and she has said that there are a lot of things that you can still see about the old James Building. And I remember as a child, and maybe some of you as well, had to go there to dancing class, or else, yeah, you just had to go. And so I remember that building very well as a child. So I hope you'll all come to that program. It's at 7:30 here again in the Chase Room, and we'll let you know about when the tour is going to be arranged. But I think that should be fun. Next is our annual dinner on May 21st, 6 o'clock at the Madison Hotel in the Victoria Room. We're all going to be in one room this year. The program will be Songs and Sonatas presented by Bob Butts, very talented director of the Baroque Orchestra of New Jersey, and will include 4 songs from a little-known Revolutionary War lyric book that mentions Bottle Hill. And invitations will be sent out for that meeting in late April. However, don't forget that all of our meetings are open to the public. So if you have friends and would like to invite them to come, we'd love to have them. The next is, just wanted to give you a little bit of update on the Luke Miller Forge. The present plan is to stabilize the foundation of the forge on May 20th. A man by the name of Sam Harris has a company and works, it presently is working on some of the tunnels in Trenton. And so he's got lots of experience in that kind of thing. So he's going to be stabilizing the forge foundation so that the tunnel can be safely excavated. We had hoped to do that last year with a grant, but figured that the building was too unstable. So we'll take care of that this year. Also on May 20th is Service Learning Day at Madison High School. So students will be doing a project in the forge area. And I'm going to introduce somebody who's not here. His name is Robert Kopaz, and he recently has started developing a website on Madison events. And his website is www.rosenet.tv. And he started with Bottle Hill, and then he moved on, did the time capsule, and Kate Malcolm and I and the fire chief did an interview on that. And then recently he has, which ties into this evening's program, he has interviewed John Bardner, who is the new owner of number 13 Madison Avenue, which is the one of the old Blanchette houses, and actually was the one that was owned until John Bardner owned it by the same family, Blanchette to Foyer and on to Calamire. So I would check that website out. It's developing as we speak, and actually I think the reason he's not here tonight is he's doing a video of a very exciting event, which I'm sure all of you will want to watch, and that's the budget hearings. So, and then moving on, I'd like to introduce Michelle Newhouse, who has an announcement from Florham Park.
Good evening. The Florham Park Historical Society would like to invite you to our next meeting. It will be Tuesday, April 7th at the Florham Park Library at 7:30. We're having the history of the Florham Park Players, and they've been in town for a long time. They're celebrating their 60th anniversary. So the program will begin about 7:30, and everyone's welcome. You can check the newspapers. We'll have some publicity about that in the next week or so. Thank you.